So Braun has been suspended for the rest of the season. Right now, we're at 100 games, so there's 60 games left, give or take a few games. Let me see how many games they've played. Right around. I'll give you an example. The Red Sox played their 100th yesterday. So, so figure out, you're right around 100 games for almost every team. So you're looking at 60 games. Now, most suspensions are either 50 or 100. I don't know where 60 came from, but he has been suspended. They've played 97 games, so they have 65 games left. He is suspended for the rest of the season here. All right. Here's Braun. See, the reason why Braun's being suspended now is because he's admitted his mistakes. I realize now that I have made mistakes. I am willing to accept the consequences of those mistakes. I wish to apologize, which is going to fall on very deaf ears because remember the things he said last year. And how about apologizing to that guy who you vilified, that guy whose only job it was to take the test? I wish to apologize all the baseball fans, especially those in Milwaukee, the great Brewer organization, and my teammates. So Braun has decided. Now remember, Braun is in a very different position than A-Rod. A-Rod is 38. Braun has a lot of baseball in front of him. Okay? I mean, he's got a long way to go. He's in a different position. Braun, who was a target, as was A-Rod, Braun has obviously agreed. The reason he's probably announced today is he's agreed to a deal. And he's been suspended for the rest of the season. Here's Braun's statements. I realize now that I have made mistakes, willing to accept the consequences of those actions. I wish to apologize to all the baseball fans, especially those in Milwaukee, the great organization, and my teammates. I think you owe a guy who collected the specimen once a little apology, too, since you called that guy basically everything. So Braun goes down. Now, Braun's not fighting it. We'll see if anybody else is going to fight it. Braun is not fighting it here. He has obviously cut some kind of deal. Otherwise, he wouldn't have admitted his guilt, which he clearly has. The Cubs trade Garza to the Rangers. The Cubs get Justin Grimm, Mike Alt, C.J. Edwards, and a player to be named later. C.J. Edwards is a pitcher. They get C.J. Edwards, Mike Alt, Justin Grimm. Grimm's a pitcher, also third baseman. C.J. Edwards is a pitcher. They get a fourth player. Those are the players, pending physicals, traded for Matt Garza. So Matt Garza goes to the Texas Rangers. And Braun has been suspended for the rest of the season and has obviously cut a deal because he has admitted his guilt in the situation.